for Russians, they will not be participating as far as in the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games is concerned. This is because Russia has been banned by the World Anti-Doping Agency for tampering with doping test samples. Wada says Russia planted fake evidences and deleted files linked to positive doping tests in laboratory data that could have helped in identifying drug cheats. The ban means that Russian athletes will not be able to perform at the Olympics in Tokyo and the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar. Russia have 21 days to appeal the ban, but will participate in next year's European Championship, which the country qualified for, and will host some matches in St. Petersburg.
Today, the World Anti-Doping Agency's Executive Committee unanimously endorsed the recommendation made by our Independent Compliance Review Committee that the Russian Anti-Doping Agency be declared non-compliant with the World Anti-Doping Code for a period of 4 years. The consequences include the banning of Russia from the Olympics, Paralympics and World Championships run by all code signatories for 4 years.
Meanwhile, Russian authorities have described the decision by Wada as excessive. They allege the sanctions were politically motivated and a plot to tarnish the country's sporting reputation. Russia says the discrepancies in the laboratory data were due to technical issues and not a plot to protect athletes found guilty of doping.
All the crucial requirements of WADA were met. They were becoming more and more demanding all the time. And then there were new decisions. More documents were required. We did everything possible, everything necessary, everything within our power to resolve this situation to everyone's benefit, for the federations, Olympic Committee and our athletes.
The Ministry of Youth and Sports has announced it is setting up a team to resolve the crisis rocking the Athletics Federation of Nigeria, AFN. Minister of Sports Sunday Dari confirmed this through a Twitter post where he said he would be setting up the crisis resolution team in an attempt to end the disagreement among members of the athletics board. The minister's call is coming a day after President of the AFN, Ibrahim Gusau, said he's willing to make peace with aggrieved members of the federation. Winners have emerged from the second National Duathlon Championship held in Lagos. John Dede of River State won the men's event after recording a combined time of 1 hour 16 minutes to win the tournament ahead of Sunder Paul and Wale Ibrahim, who finished in second and third place. In the latest category, Happiness Okafor, who represented Delta State, finished ahead of our closest rivals, Chioma Nkem and Kate Oyewole, in a time of 1 hour 42 minutes. There were also winners in the junior boys and girls category, as well as champions of the cadet boys and girls. In boxing, Anthony Joshua could stage his next heavyweight title fight at the Tottenham Stadium. His promoter, Eddie Hearn, has confirmed there are active discussions with Tottenham over holding Joshua's next fight at their new 60,000 capacity stadium. Joshua's next fight will hold in April or May 2020 against one of two mandatory challengers, either the IBF's Kubrat Pulev or the WBO's #1 contender, Alexander Usyk. The 30-year-old is also looking forward to a mega fight against Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Joshua defeated Andy Ruiz over the weekend to reclaim his IBF, WBO, WBA and IBO heavyweight titles, and fans are delighted with his success.
But it was a great fight. He did what he had to do. He had to box, he had to be smart. I mean, if I was his coach, I would have told him the same thing. Boxing, just don't get involved, you know, be smart. I mean, don't stand there and start trading. And his footwork was amazing, so yeah, man, credit to him.
It was an amazing fight, first of its kind in Saudi Arabia. It was amazing. The crowd was amazing. The fight was also amazing. Congratulations to Joshua and hard luck to Ruiz. And we look forward for, as they said, the trilogy. And hopefully here in Saudi Arabia, more events like these.
More than happy. It's like amazing. I expected that actually, because when I saw him, he lost weight, and I think he thought of the strategy that he's gonna have to the fight, which is being light and, like, you know, jabbing from a distance, which worked perfectly.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he did what he had to do to win. It wasn't the prettiest of fights, and you know, went to a little Mayweather tactic, and I mean, backed up through the fight. It's really impressive because you've never seen him do that through his career. So for him to put a fight plan together in 3 months' time and execute it for the full 12 rounds, it was a little bit impressive. It was clear he didn't want to mix it up with Ruiz, and I mean, that was his game plan because, you know, he wouldn't have won if he mixed it.